Welcome to the first official episode of my YouTube series. Featuring a client project in New Farm Brisbane, this week you'll find us organising a kitchen, Butler's pantry and makeup area. What you see is everything is perfect and everything is created and everything goes to plan when that is never the case. I feel like they're automatic ones, but I don't know how to open them. Living? You need a manual to use this thing. 2023 was a really tough year, not having a plan for everything and just like really surrendering. They're gonna see all the crazy. We pack boxes, we unpack boxes, we do it all. Did you maybe hear me singing? He's like, oh, we heard a little bit. I was like, what? I was mortified. Like, that's all I got. I just tried on my dress and my undies are showing. This is how I got muscles. I secured the goods. Oh. Can I do it from the top and work my magic and then they come home and it's like, wow. Well, I hope they're like, wow. If you're not yet familiar with our process and how we work with our clients, first and foremost, we always commence every client project with an in-home consultation. This enables us to complete a full walkthrough of the spaces our client would like organised and gives us the opportunity to discuss their pain points and what they envision for the space. We also touch on all the finer details such as various lifestyle questions, providing us with an overview on how best to approach each space with function and efficiency. After the consultation, we go away and complete the design concepts and a product selection tailored to each space, the client's inventory and the overall aesthetics of the home. So for each client project, I always go away and do like hand-drawn design concepts for each space. These drawings are what you don't see, but these are pretty much the brainchild behind the finished products. It may not look aesthetically pleasing, all the hand drawings, but it's about the detail that goes into these that really bring the space to life in the end. These drawings have definitely improved since I started the business 3.5 years ago. I then had to learn how to draw. So these are my pretty drawings. This is a special one as well because the client has actually gone on a vacation and she's going to come home to these spaces organized. So this is like, these are the ones I love because this is like, they have put their full trust in me to like organize their home, be in their space and work my magic, and then they come home and it's like, wow. Well, I hope they're like, wow. What you see on my socials is it's far from what actually happens. Yeah, I'm excited to share like more the true behind the scenes of what it looks like in the day of a life of Pantry Girl. So when he gave me the fob, he was like, oh, make sure you don't press the wrong number because you'll walk into someone else's apartment. Welcome, this is my client's home. I feel like they're automatic ones, but I don't know how to open them. Living? You need a manual to use this thing. I've got no idea, I'm just pressing buttons now.
Whatever you get, can you do some more now? Swear you got me falling for your ass and whatever you get, can you take some more now? Swear you got me crazy all night and day.
This is the Butler's pantry that we're organising. All the cupboards, cabinetry on this side. And then this will be the main Butler's pantry where we're keeping all their dry foods and their sauces. I don't just organise, like everything you can think of when you're moving into a new home, it's what I do. I don't do the cooking. I am not a cook. We do the Woolworths shop, we organise, restock their fridge ready for them to come home. We pack boxes, we unpack boxes. We do it all. Out of the master wardrobe, my client has her own little get ready with me area. So we're organising the drawer and then also the mirrored cabinets as well. My client has a lot of makeup products and so at the moment she has them stored like all in these tubs. Predominantly this is what we're going to be organising, sorting, categorising and containing in her makeup area. sometimes when the client's not there, I pop my earphones in and listen to some music. So I had massive regret not going to the Taylor Swift concert. So I put her on and I'm in my zone. I'm pretty sure I'm singing and almost dancing to these tunes. Anyway, I had it on repeat for the whole day. No one was there. I was in my zone. Anyway, get a text message from my client at the end of the day saying, "Hi Shelley, they're coming to fix the bookcase tomorrow. I'm just letting you know as they came today, what the heck, but didn't realize you were there as you had your earphones in and didn't want to startle you." I was like, what? I was mortified. Like, one, I had no idea that anyone came through the apartment, and two, I'm pretty sure they heard me busting out tunes to Taylor Swift. Yesterday, they came back and they said, "Hello, hello," and like yelled out like so many times to make sure I could hear. I said, "Hi," I was like, "First up, I am so sorry about yesterday. Like, were you the guys that came up to check the bookcase?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Did you maybe hear me singing?" He's like, "Oh, we heard a little bit." I mean, so embarrassed. I don't know the word. That's all I got. This is how I got muscles. It's carrying all these baskets.
In her past life, Shelley was actually a bikini model.
I was. Yeah. We're on day 3 of the client install and we have managed to tackle all of the kitchen area, the butler's pantry, and also the makeup area, which was such a job. I'm absolutely spewing because I left the gold luxe white stars back in Sydney and it's like too late to ship them up. So I'm going to try and find an alternative for those. And the last area that we need to tackle is the entertaining area. So we've got all of this stuff on the kitchen bench that still needs to go back in, needs to be placed, organised and styled. I'm always one hand short.
Swear you got me falling for you instantly. Whatever you gave, can I take some more now? Swear you got me crazy.
I just tried on my dress and my undies are showing. I secured the goods. Oh, let's get back to filming. So we just picked up the undies and it's no longer showing. So we are ready to roll. We are on day 4 of my client service in New Farm Brisbane and it's the final day where I get to show you the full reveal of the kitchen, butler's pantry and makeup area that we organised. So I'll take you through the kitchen area first. Let me take you through the heart of the home and how we turn this area into an organised and functional space for everyday use. Previously, all the pots and pans were located in the butler's pantry, therefore to make them more accessible and for cooking purposes, we moved them back out into the kitchen drawers closest to the cooktop. With meal prep and cooking at my forefront, I also want to ensure we place all the kitchen utensils, small and large, in the drawers either side of the cooktop. So after pulling everything out, we sorted, categorised and contained all the utensils within proximity to the chopping boards, cooking oils and seasoning. On the kitchen island, we also created a section for their everyday dinnerware, cutlery and glassware, and another for their most used entertaining items and platters. We also lined most of the kitchen drawers with custom-made drawer liners to prevent the plates, bowls and the like from sliding and causing scratches within the drawer. And in conjunction with the kitchen, they also had another built-in cabinet closest to the large dining table, which we dedicated to all their entertaining items. Here we kept products to a minimum and only invested in these hard shell and stackable storage sets to contain the dinnerware. Plus we've used these gorgeous brass lid holders to stack their placemats and a few side plates vertically. So with the butler's pantry, this client didn't particularly have that many pantry staples, but we still wanted to allow enough room for them to grow into the pantry. So I've used a combination of baskets, canisters, turntables within the pantry, and it's turned out so well. I also really wanted to incorporate some of the brass, the gold elements that they have in the kitchen and the house throughout. I've used the gold baskets in the pantry, which I feel like creates creates such a luxe vibe to it. When considering the layout of the Butler's pantry, we wanted to utilise the shallow shelving on either side to store and decant their pantry staples. These iDesign canisters are one of my favourites and were the perfect depth for these shelves. We intended to keep the deep shelving in the middle to store and display other pantry staples using turntables to store oils, vinegars and sauces, and a combination of baskets for their canned goods, refills, tea towels and aprons. We designed this area to showcase my client's beauty products and provide her with a functional space to apply her makeup every day. We were able to achieve a clean and minimal finish using the iDesign makeup organisers in various styles. This enabled us to sort, categorise and contain each product type in order of sequence for application, starting in the pull-out drawer with your primers, foundations, powders, blush, liners and so forth, and then moving into the cabinetry for your brushes, palettes and lipsticks. We also included a portable makeup tote from Stackers to allow my client to store her everyday makeup and move it around as she pleases. I hope you guys enjoyed my first YouTube episode for Pantry Girl. I can't wait to share more of my client projects with you. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Can't wait to see you on my next client project. Wrap!